welcome to the Officer Candidate Speeches session. We are pleased that so many of you are interested in learning the qualifications of our next Ohio Association leadership team. We ask that you show respect for all candidates as they outline their credentials and describe how they plan to serve the membership as one of your state officers. Today's officer candidates have excellent leadership skills. Of the 87 candidates who screened, the interview teams chose 12 who will ask for your support today. Unfortunately, there are only 6 positions on the officer team, not 12. Voting delegates have the difficult task of selecting the 6 who stand out from the others. Decisions you make today will determine the quality of the association's leadership for the next year. I am confident you will take this role seriously and vote for the 6 candidates who impress you as having superior leadership skills.
Each of the 12 candidates will present a 2-minute campaign speech. Time warnings will not be given. The candidate must stop speaking when time is called. Speeches should be informative and persuasive and should highlight the candidate's qualifications, leadership abilities, and willingness of service to Ohio Association. 3 independent judges are in the audience to ensure that all candidates adhere to the guidelines outlined to the Executive Board approved State Officer Candidate Handbook. When all candidates have presented their speeches and have responded to questions, voting delegates will have a chance to caucus with the members. At the conclusion of the caucus, all non-voting members will be dismissed. Officer candidates, campaign managers, and voting delegates will remain. Voting delegates will visit each candidate's campaign area to learn more about the candidate's qualifications and to ask pertinent questions. It is now time to introduce the officer candidates. The order in which candidates will speak was determined by a random number formula. The officer will introduce candidates by name only. The candidate's school and region are not applicable and cannot be included in the campaign speech or during the campaign rally with the voting delegates. You must evaluate the candidates on communication and leadership skills. Audience, please listen attentively to each speech. You cannot respond to a speech in any way except to applaud when the speaker is finished. Voting delegates, make note of anything that you want to discuss with a particular candidate when you visit his or her campaign table during the next session. Our first candidate is Cole Powers.
It's great to be with all of you today. I hope everyone's having fun at the Fall Leadership Conference. My name's Cole Powers. It's often said that attitude is everything. I believe this is very true. In difficult circumstances, you must persevere. See these circumstances not as a setback, but as an opportunity for growth. Optimism is key, and it will always have a positive impact on those around you. When you have success, be happy, but don't be satisfied. The word satisfied implies that there's no room for growth. As a leader, you must understand that there's always room for growth. You can always sharpen your saw, as Stephen Covey would say. A strong work ethic separates good leaders from great leaders. What you need to understand is the joy of work often lies in the results, not the work itself. Imagine, believe, become, 3 words, but what do they mean? Imagine, everybody in here has a dream, and you might be called crazy for it. Keep in mind that most of the people that have changed the world were also called crazy at some point. They say a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. I'd like to encourage everyone in here to take that first step towards your dream. Believe. There's nothing more powerful than having somebody who believes in you when you might not even believe in yourself. But self-assurance is the key to success. Believe you will be successful, and you will be successful. Become. Nobody can predict the future. Things will change. They say it took Thomas Edison about 1,000 tries to make the first successful light bulb. But each change was critical. Like life, leadership is a journey, and in a world that will always need successful leaders, why not start now? Thank you. My name is Cole Powers.
Thank you, Cole. Cole, your question is, give us an example of a time you were involved with a team conflict and how was it resolved?
I'm a former wrestler. I wrestled since 7th grade. If you know anything about wrestling, in the room it often gets pretty heated. Sometimes there's even fist fights. So I keep in mind that with my teammates, they are my teammates. It's a brotherhood. So I remember freshman year, it was getting pretty heated with my drill partner. And when we were about to fight, I guess, I left the room because I knew that it wouldn't be a good thing to have that conflict. Thank you. My name is Cole Powers.
Our second candidate is Matthew Puga.
Being a state officer isn't about what the experience can do for me, but what I can do for all of you. Hi, my name is Matt Puga, and I'm running to be your next BPA state officer. Business Professionals of America has really affected my life for the better through the past 4 years. It has given me the confidence to step up and take on new leadership roles. Some roles I've taken on are being my chapter's vice president, a golf team captain, a Driving Angels president, and a freshman mentor. Now it's my time to make my mark on Ohio BPA. There's no better way of doing this than becoming a state officer. A great state officer shows a love and passion for the program and tries to get involved at the local, state, and national level. Since being in BPA since my freshman year, my passion has grown for the program, and I've wanted to get more and more involved. I have done this by being a 3-time chapter officer. I attended 3 fall leadership conferences and a national leadership conference in Indianapolis where I earned my Ambassador Torch Award. I'm going to bring my leadership, communication skills, and love for BPA to the state level and help members imagine they can become better leaders, believe in their abilities, and become successful. My name is Matt Puga, and together we can make our mark on BPA. Thank you.
Thank you. Your question is, what is one skill you have learned from BPA that will be the most beneficial to you and your future career?
Thank you, Clayton. I'd have to say one skill that I've learned from BPA that's going to help my future a lot is my communication skills. Being a vice president for my chapter is an important thing, and for our officer team to really get along and get things completed in our chapter, we have to have communication skills. So that is one thing that we have practiced and we really strive to do is have good communication skills, because without that, nothing can get done. So, and that is also important for your future, because if you can't communicate, then it's hard to get things done. So that's one skill that has really helped me from BPA. Thank you.
Our next officer candidate is Nicholas Justice.
Warren Bennett once said, "Leadership is the capacity to translate vision into reality. My vision, a unified BPA full of equality. And I want your help so that we can make that a reality." Hi, my name is Nick Justice, and I am a leader. Ohio has the 2nd largest BPA in the nation. We are a professional powerhouse, a force to be reckoned with. We are the best at what we do. We are the future of our nation. We are Business Professionals of America. This is our organization. We do what we want. Through the sharing of our ideas, we can accomplish any goal. Over the past year, the state has been focusing more on social media, such as Facebook and Twitter, so that we can work together as a chapter, region, and work together as a state. Years ago, BPA was just a small idea. Look at where we are now. Your idea could be the next big thing that innovates our entire organization. I want your ideas to be heard, our visions to be seen. Leadership is not something that can be taught. It must be learned. Over the past year as a state officer, I have learned how important servant leadership is. It is something I live my life by. You have to lead with the people. Being a leader is not telling people what to do. It is the people telling you what to do and getting it done. I have had the opportunity to be a part of so many amazing leadership roles, including being a part of chapter, region, and state office, being a section leader in my home marching band, working with the Salvation Army, and so many other awesome volunteer opportunities. I know I'm not the only person in this room who wants to make a difference. There are people out there just waiting for their opportunity. Well, this is it. Vote for me, Nick Justice, so that we can work together to create a better BPA. And remember, a vote for Nick is a vote for justice.
Thank you, Nick. Your question is, what has been your greatest achievement, and how will you let it benefit your future?
Honestly, I want to say my greatest achievement is getting the president position last year for Business Professionals of America. It has changed my entire life. It has changed how I look at everything and what I want to do with my future. Being a part of BPA has really formed what I want to do with my career and everything that I want to do with it. It has benefited me more than anything else has in my entire life, and I cannot thank BPA enough for that.
Cyn Miller is our next candidate.
John Maxwell, prestigious author, pastor, and speaker, once wrote, "A leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way." Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Cyn Miller, and I am a leader. Level 5 leadership is something that most people are unfamiliar with because, quite frankly, we don't have many of those leaders anymore. A Level 5 leader consists of innovation, professional will, and personal humility. A Level 5 leader looks in the mirror, not out the window, to allocate responsibility for poor results. They create superb results, a clear catalyst when transitioning from good to great. They are the plow horse, not the show horse in any situation. A Level 5 leader can take an organization from good to great. I am your Level 5 leader. Being chapter public relations representative, class VIP, region historian, a member of both National and National Technical Honor Society, has helped me to become the leader I am today. I am also
My current positions have allowed me to take a stand and create a movement to help shape my local and regional chapter. It is my goal to spark this movement at the state level. As members of BPA, we should have pride and seize the opportunities provided to us and create a power that would help make our state shine. It's about creating the right movement, the right people, and the right opportunities to help let your flame burn brighter than ever before. A new spark is forming, one that we cannot see just yet. It was one that will burn brighter and longer than ever before. Let's join together and ignite the fire. Choose me as state officer, Brenna McGovern. Fire in my hair, fire in my heart, fire for BPA.
Your question is, Why do you think high school students should participate in community service projects?
Community service projects really allow students to see what's out in the world and helps you help other people, and I think that's a really important thing, especially like we do this in Business Professionals of America with the Torch Awards, and I really enjoy it, and I think a lot of people should experience it.
Thank you, Brenna. Our next candidate is Justin Tapp.
Justin, a guarantee to tap into your success. Hello and good morning. My name is Justin Tapp, and I want to help everyone in Ohio imagine, believe, and become what you want to be. This year's Business Professionals of America's theme is a great stepping stone for life. Just imagine, what you believe is what you will become. I have imagined for years what it would be like to be a pharmacist. I believe I'm on these stones leading me to become a successful pharmacist. In fact, I have been accepted into the University of Toledo's prestigious pharmacy program. I found my great path through BPA. For the second year, I am my BPA chapter president, I am my regents president, I am my senior class ambassador, I am a part of National Honor and National Technical Honor Society, I am a part of the Superintendent's Leadership Group at my school, and I am the United Black Students Vice President. Let's make this year our year. Let me, Justin Tapp, help you along your way. Perhaps you need encouraging words or a pat on your back. I will be there to help you, and I will make myself available to you through social media. Imagine, believe, become. 3 ordinary words that will lead to extraordinary accomplishments. Let me, Justin Tapp, help you along your way and be a part of your state officer team. Remember, I will help you tap into your success.
Thank you, Justin. Your question is, for the remaining time you have in high school, give us a personal goal you would like to achieve.
A personal goal I would like to achieve is to help my class medical office administration become a group as one. I want to be a leader in that class, and I feel like we're not really together, and I want to become one and cooperate with each other. Thank you.
Natalie Esseri, you are our next candidate.
Courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. What makes a good leader? In my opinion, someone who acknowledges fear and instead of being held back by it, faces it head on and comes out the other end greater. When a leader finds themselves in a tunnel of darkness and struggle, they do not give up. They imagine that light at the end of the tunnel, believe they are strong enough to get there, and become an even better version of themselves by walking through the dark. Hi, my name is Natalie Esseri. At this time last year, I was very sick with an eating disorder. I had to make a choice whether I wanted to let the illness suck all of the life out of me or if I wanted to fight with every ounce of my being to truly live. I left 4th quarter of my junior year and I went to treatment. I gave up cheerleading, dance, and prom. I left my friends, my family, and the comfort of home behind to find that light at the end of the tunnel that I wasn't even for sure existed. I took a risk, and that risk saved my life. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. I know this because I now walk in it every day. I stand before you now, healthier than ever. I'm dancing again, smiling again, and living again. I am Natalie Esseri. I am not a girl defined by a disorder. My biggest hope and dream is to let others know that they're not alone and that they can overcome any obstacle. We can all be the leaders to our own lives and make this world a better place. Vote for me, and I promise to do my best to lead BPA and its members through any dark periods that come our way, whether it be business or personal. Oh, anyways.
Thank you, Natalie. Your question is, give us an example of a time when you led a team or a group and what you've learned from that experience.
Okay. I am a dancer, and I'm on our competition team, and I am one of the 3 seniors this year. And as much as we like to have fun and goof off and just be ourselves, we really have to stay focused sometimes because we are on a competition team. And last year we went through a streak of just losing, and it was hard, but at practice no one really wanted to practice. All we wanted to do was talk and be silly. And so I had to get us together and set aside a time for us to be silly and a time for us to put our heart into what we love so that we can not only have fun while doing it, but to succeed while we do it. Thank you.
Thank you, Natalie. Our final candidate is Brian Kurick.
Everyone needs a leader in their life. Leaders possess certain unique attributes, allowing them to go above and beyond and set an example for everyone. Leaders use things like confidence, intelligence, communication, selflessness, and many other attributes to inspire all. My name is Brian Kurick, and I feel I possess the attributes needed to be a successful leader. First, a little more about myself. Currently, I'm a senior in high school, aspiring to finish my high school year strong. I work hard every day to maintain my 4.45 GPA and increase my knowledge. My enrollment in my school's information technology program has allowed me to become a part of Business Professionals of America for my junior and senior years. Last year, I presided as my region's president, and this year, I preside as my region's vice president. I always work hard to encourage and lead my region and plan to bring that same leadership to the state level. Now, enough about me. I want to explain what I will do for you, the members of Ohio's BPA, as one of your state officers. First and foremost, I want to encourage everybody to get involved. I strongly feel that some programs such as IT remain underrepresented in Ohio's leadership and therefore struggle to get involved. I want to encourage everybody, no matter what program you're in, to get involved in BPA and take advantage of this great opportunity. Next, I want to constantly communicate with the members of Ohio's BPA. I want to make sure that you guys know what's going on in BPA, how you can get involved, and if you have any questions, you can always talk to us as an officer team and get answers. And lastly, I want us all to have a great year. I want everybody to have fun. So, in summary, I feel I possess the attributes needed to be one of your state officers. I always work hard to encourage and lead others, and my name is Brian Kurick. I hope you choose me to become one of your state officers.
Thank you, Brian. Your question is, other than completing your coursework and participating in BPA activities, what have you done to improve yourself during the past year?
I would say one thing I've done over the past year to improve myself is I've really stretched my comfort zone a lot. Back 2 years ago, probably before I joined BPA, I wasn't as social as I am now. I didn't communicate with people as much. And then coming upon these officer opportunities have really made me stretch my comfort zone. Coming up here, talking to all you guys about why I want to be one of your officers is not necessarily an easy thing to do, but it's rewarding. It feels good. So I would say I've stretched my comfort zone a lot. Thank you.
Thank you, Brian.
Thank you, candidates, for your participation in this year's Fall Leadership Conference and for investing the time to prepare and campaign for a state officer position. The 2014-2015 officer team will be installed at the closing of the session this afternoon. At this time, voting delegates caucus with your members who are present to receive their input on candidates they believe are most outstanding. You will have 5 minutes to caucus.